Hey, Chimo Sabis, get ready for another 30 with Tony Snippet. He's the man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour. So here's Tony.
Most of what we saw were crimes of poverty. People who were stealing things like toothpaste, people who were stealing things like, soap. And that means if you're stealing those things, you need them. Right. And we are choosing to protect billion-dollar companies like CVS and Walgreens over the people who are struggling to get by. So I would say that the true crime is that there is such incredible wealth disparity in this city that there are people who can be thrown in jail simply for having a biological need. And so one of the things that I'm fighting for at the state level is to make sure we pass things like treatment, not jail, and that we hold the line on the incredible criminal justice reforms that we have done over the last 10 and 20 years that are constantly being threatened by right-wing media who are looking to fearmonger about people who are actually just in absolute dire straits.
Well, good morning, Kemasabis. It's Tony D'Angelo. It is the morning of August 17th, 2026. You're here with a little snippet of 10 with Tony. And I can't explain what I've just shown you. That is a New York City councilwoman. Her name is Emily Gallagher. And what she has given you is the reason, the rationale, and the conclusion that it's perfectly okay to steal, and stealing for necessities should not be a criminal offense. And she gives this very, how could I put it, this passionate speech of, since these corporations have such incredible amounts of money, they should do this as a matter of course and allow themselves to be stolen from the greater good and for the greater good. And this is what I need to share with you. It's actually twofold. In a free society, when you make it legal to take from somebody else because they have it and you don't, and they should be giving it to you, you've completely broken down all of the protections, the rules, the courtesies, and the respect we have for one another. Secondly, I don't know how Republicans can watch something like that and not do as I'm doing right now and say, do you know what Democrats want to do to you? Do you know what socialists want to do to you? Do you know what communists want to do with you? I was between showing you that video and another video about the animal shelter in Detroit and the cruelty that's being exhibited to dogs and cats. Now, if you love dogs and cats, you do not want socialists. They hate dogs and cats. They want to kill dogs and cats. And it gets me damned angry when Republicans are playing this race as if it's 1995. We are in a race for society. Take one look at Emily Gallagher. Now again, I am not a shining example of physical anything. And, I'm no winner of a good looks contest. But that is a person who basically is looked upon these days as normal. Look at how she's dressed. Look at how she's acting. Look at her weight for such a young lady. That's terrible. That's not going to be a good thing when she gets on in years. And yet somehow this is all okay. And if we somehow lower the bar in society, if we somehow take it to where everybody can jump over it, that's great. It's no longer a case of me having to achieve to something in order to be worthy to do something. That's racist, that's prejudice, that's nonsense, that's garbage. We have to lower the bar so more people can get in. When you lower the bar, you take it to where it's just a mess in society, and that's where idiots can start to govern over you. And then other people who should be the adults in the room should be screaming about this and fighting this as a culture war and not a case of who wins an election. It is so much more than that. Winning an election is important, but you win an election right now with culture and not with being stupid and not with looking at things the way you always have. And since this is a snippet, We're not going to have a lot of detail with that, but we'll get into that this week. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be this week other than on Snippets and on 30 with Tony, which will be Thursday at 3 on X, Twitter, and Talk Red Media. We're getting out there some kind of way. These snippets are getting powerful, powerful views. If you like it, share it. If you like it, comment. The world can be changing, but you adapt with it. Those that adapt will continue to be successful. And if you don't adapt, you're going to perish. And this kid ain't perishing. Tony D'Angelo here, 10 with Tony. Have a great week. Have a great Monday. And for sure, we'll be back on Thursday with 30 with Tony, X, Twitter, YouTube, and Talk Red Media. And God bless you, everybody, and have a great week.